Boom. Okay, this is day 15 of 100 Days of Theology. This time, we're switching out of Bonhoeffer and we're going to go over to talking about Karl Barth. And he was a pretty creative theologian. He was around during World War II, was a Swiss pastor. He is known for, quote, throwing the furniture around. So the usual categories that people would have when they think about God, he liked to just throw these terms and reorganize things. So up here, boom, the gray books up there, it's probably his magnum opus called Church Dogmatics. Some people think that it's the most important piece of theology written since Thomas Aquinas in the early medieval ages. But here's the best part. Okay. Let's talk about throwing the furniture around. So he liked to say, get this, religion is sin. Boom. For him, sin was crossing boundaries. It was an impossible possibility, but I really thought it was groundbreaking when he talks about religion is sin. And some of you who are not identifying as church-going people, you probably would say that you look at religion and see it's abhorrent and terrible. Well, as a pastor, he thought the same thing. But what he did was say, religion is a man-made system trying to understand or comprehend experiences of the divine. But more than that, he thought that at least the religion that he saw happening in Europe during the rise and during World War II, he thought it was all just an attempt to try to manipulate God or appease God or to make God do what you want. And so for him, religion was the exact opposite. I don't like the terminology when people say that Christianity is not a religion, it's a relationship. He would say, you're right, it's not a religion. Religion is inherently man reaching up, trying to control God. However, he would say that Christianity is more based on revelation, not relationship. Not in the same way that most people say with that quippy comment, but Karl Barth would say religion is sin, but revelation is very different because it's God coming down to man, whereas religion is about man trying to climb up to God. And some people would see that as a reference to the Tower of Babel, about man trying to reach up to the heavens in an inappropriate manner with this endless pursuit of just trying to control God. So actually, I thought that's rather interesting. He would agree with many atheists today who say religion is terrible. Religion is just an attempt to manipulate the divine. So that's Karl Barth. He's a pretty interesting person because he throws the furniture around. And so we'll do a couple days of Karl Barth. And we'll talk about how he likes to throw that said furniture around. So there we go. This was day 15 of 100. Boom.